Going live. You're live?
Oh, we're live.
Oh,
Now we're live.
Okay, we're live.
Now we're live.
We're live. Week 9.
Week 9. The Revolution.
TNC at the Movies presents The Revolution Week 9.
We'll start off with the scores. We got the Cucamonga Cracker Killers going back to their dominant ways, taking on the San Jose Party Foulers. Coming up on top, 118-55. With Christian McCaffrey just having a good old day, 146 with 3 total touchdowns, doing 36 points. Beast all day. And, being the top scorer, Carson Wentz for the Party Foulers. 239 yards and a touchdown. Modest day. Modest, to say the least.
To say the least, bro. To say the least.
To say the least.
All right. Up next, someone who hasn't lost in a while, but certainly lost this week, and by a lot, not by a little. This is an absolute beatdown. Zeke Enrique Show, 93 points. I mean, I would love to say that it's on the back of Russell Wilson, 41 points, 378 yards, 5 touchdowns. But you know what? Tyreek Hill had something to say. 6 receptions, 140 and a touchdown. While the South Florida Poyos had nothing. They had nothing. They had Derrick Henry, who had 2 touchdowns with 63 yards for 21 points. But guess what? That was half of everything. And half of that is barely 2/3 of the next highest score by Zeke Enrique Show, which again, 93. Math has made the Alfredo Poyos lose.
It was not on your side.
No. I mean, Jason Witten, he's up tomorrow. Is he up for the task? He's got to put up 50. No, sir. But we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah.
See.
Man, telling you, just my luck just keeps getting worse and worse, huh? Second week in a row. Oh well. This is why we play, right?
This is exactly why we play this week.
Why we play.
This is why we play.
Up next, we got Dayman taking on Hayward, Huff and Puffs. The Huff and Puffs coming up on top 1 point currently right now, 95-94. With Tyler Lockett, who we'll mention later in the show. With 13 receptions, 152 yards, and 2 touchdowns, giving her 29 points. For the Hayward Huff and Puffs, Matthew Stafford, 25 points, 406, 3 TDs, and an interception. As for Dayman, Marvin Jones, good thing you traded.
Good thing.
It worked out pretty good, 126 and a touchdown, 19 points, and right behind him was Josh Allen. 162 total touchdowns for 18 points. It was not enough.
Yoga Manifesto had a good streak going. The streak is good. A few games here and there. Then you run into the Shabooms, who I would say, not silently, but flashingly coming at him. I mean, obviously, he doubled the points. Let's just stop top. Right now, I mean, the Oakland Manifesto has Dak Prescott and Golden Tate tomorrow night. So what can you do? Hope for a high-scoring game? Let's do it. Shaboom's 105. Everybody did well. We're not even going to go through everybody. We're just going to be like, well, Stephon Diggs, you suck. 1 reception, 4 yards. Everyone else, you friggin' came through. 105. Shabooms. Oakland Manifesto, 57. I must repeat the score, because that's what it is. Well, let's see. Oakland Manifesto had some David Montgomery out there, 40 yards, 2 touchdowns, 19 points. Let's see what Dak Prescott has to say.
You know, see what he does. See what Golden Tate does too. Like I said, I need the Giants to just score.
Golden Tate.
Just score. Just throw it anywhere.
Just throw it.
Saquon Barkley, you gotta, just run all day in the end zone. Touchdown. Next, got the man. Just the this guy always gets the most unfavorable matchups, but he hangs in there with players that are a free agent on buys. So are the Graysons.
Yeah.
And they won with 2 players on buys. 68-63 against the Stack King Trolls. Sean Watson just being the workhorse for the Stack King Trolls. 201 for 2 TDs. And Mike Evans, just having another career day, 180 yards and a touchdown. 25 points for the Flying Graysons. So, it is what it is.
So,
unfavorable matchup. Standings. Oh my God. Landscape shifts. 6-3 goes to 7-2. God damn it. No longer in first place.
we're still early in the week.
Yeah, we're going into the stretch of it, guys. We're going to the nitty gritty.
All right. Going from the Toilet Bowl to the Dixie Bowl.
That's right.
The Reservoir Dogs. Just that right. Hold on. Do dogs pounce? No?
No, dogs don't pounce.
They, what do you call that?
They
Well, they did that all over the crackheads. That thing where they just kind of jump all over you and they jump on you. Reservoir Dogs, 86 points. Crackheads, 52. Josh Jacobs, I gotta tell you, I shouldn't have to tell you, but I gotta tell you,
I'm going to.
He's a beast.
He is.
120 yards, 2 touchdowns. The Raiders are winning games. Josh Jacobs is winning games. The Oakland Raiders of Las Vegas, not Oakland. You got to say the whole thing, otherwise it's not correct.
Just kidding.
They're riding on the back of Josh Jacobs. Tom Brady, 14 points, 285, touchdown, interception. That touchdown came late. Everyone else did all right. Crackheads, DeMarcus Cousins, three touchdowns, 220 yards, 20 points. Those are the scores for Week 9.
Week 9, baby. Now, let's get to everybody's favorite segment. Let's get to our crumb buns and honey buns. And my selection for crumb bums is none other than wide receiver from the Pittsburgh Steelers, Juju Smith-Schuster, who was practically shut out by the Colts.
Yeah.
Only held them to 16 yards, 2 points for crumb bum. What's your
This week's choice on my behalf for Crumb Bum. He's I gotta tell you, I feel like I'm picking on this guy a lot, but it's not my fault. Huff and Puffs, this is all you, player. You keep deciding to put out there tight end Trey Burton from Chicago, who today decided that he was going to come at you with 0 receptions for 0 yards. And then his team didn't win. So now, guess what? You got 0 points. It's your fault, Puffs. Puffs, it's on you. Trey Burton, crumb bum. 0, 0, 0. You know what? Let me use some English on this because that's a lot of zeros. It's like 2 zeros is like 2 eyeballs. 3 is like if the Cyclops is 2, then the person with 2 eyes is technically a Duclops.
Duclops, yeah.
Duclops. Triclops.
Triclops.
Triclops. Trey Burton is a Triclops of fantasy football. 0, 0, 0. Hufflepuffs, this crumb bum is on you.
Week in, week out, he's always that crumb bum.
Week in, week out. I feel like I'm picking on him, but I didn't start them. You did.
But whatever. Still won. Get out of here.
Not to worry. Because along with the crumb bums, we got the honey buns, baby. My choice this week, I don't know. Should I just call him Houdini? Quarterback Russell Wilson, Seattle Seahawks. 378 yards, 5 touchdowns. All that is in the air. I'll tell you what he did with his legs, but I didn't write it down. 41 points. Russell Wilson. It's going to be a sweet, sweet Monday night game, baby. Woo! Honey Bun, Russell Wilson. Again, 41 points, 378, 5 touchdowns. How many times can I say it? Stud.
Man. Let's keep it rolling with the Seattle Seahawks, huh?
Oh, you know it.
Oh, man. Some of those touchdowns, at least 2 of those touchdowns, went to his wide receiver, his main target, Tyler Lockett, with 152 yards and 2 touchdowns for 29 points. That is what sealed the deal for the Huff and Puffs.
That's exactly what it did. But I think, you know what? I think that Tyler Lockett, that was a statement game on his behalf. Because you know what? There were some people in the media that were saying that Russell Wilson doesn't have a receiving core. And I heard it, and I was like, they got that dude named Tyler Lockett. He's pretty darn good.
I mean, that's all he was.
Pretty darn good.
He's been pretty special this past couple of years. And I saw it in his rookie season.
You know, it's just he doesn't get all that, you know, much of a jazz because there was no other wide receivers on this team. But Russell Wilson is just he's so special.
He is. That
he overshadows his own wide receivers. They're pretty good. Tyler Lockett, he's an excellent receiver. And Russell Wilson makes excellent choices when he throws his way.
Yes.
Segue to choices. Sometimes we make choices to start Russell Wilson, like the Zeke and Reek show. That was an excellent choice. What a poor choice for me was benching the player. Quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo. You good looking, finely chiseled skin. Son of a gun. You son of a gun. Even on the bench, you shine bright. 317 yards, 4 touchdowns. 30 points. Benched by the Alfredo Pollos. What was I thinking?
Nothing.
30 points.
That's the problem.
Good for nothing. I lost by 30. Those 30 would have been good. Who's your bench player? Because I'm not bitter.
Oh, my bench player is keep it rolling with the Huff and Puffs.
You gotta keep it rolling with the Huff and Puffs.
Gotta keep it rolling with the Huff and Puffs. But it didn't matter because she won. Kenyon Drake with the same game against Jimmy Garoppolo.
Same game. Thursday night, you could have been up.
Could have been up with 110 yards and a touchdown. Giving him 25 points. She would have been up by a lot right now. But, you know.
But instead it was a close game, which is, I guess, that's why we play the game. Baby.
That's why we play the game.
That's why we play the game. Speaking of choices, and playing the game, there are also players who didn't play.
That's right.
They weren't even good enough to be on a roster. Why? Because 12 owners decided that these dudes are not good.
Or good enough.
Or good enough. Or maybe it was 10 owners. Whoever's looking, right? So these motherfuckers are out here helping absolutely nobody. I gotta tell you. I should have to tell you, and I do have to tell you because none of you picked these guys. Everybody slept. Wide receiver, Preston Williams, Miami. Who expects anything from Miami? Anyway, 5 receptions, 72 yards, 2 touchdowns, 20 points, all over. No one's bench, no one's starting lineup, all over Exile's ass.
All over the waiver wire.
Oh, there you go.
All over the waiver wire. And then you got the Steeler defense who decided to play today with 28 points. 28 points allowed. 28 points allowed, interceptions, 2 fumble recoveries, and 2 touchdowns. Oh, my God. 20 points. Oh, it's helping nobody.
Nobody.
Could have helped me. Could have picked them up. I should have. But I mean, who knows?
You know what? Whatever, man.
Whatever.
Man. Better not this guy. San Francisco defense with the 3 points. Usually give you way more. Usually they only allow 3. Out there now giving you 3. New England D. Out there usually allowing 0. Out there giving up 37. The whole world is upside down. The world is upside down.
It's total chaos, man. Dogs and cats.
Dogs and cats. Everything goes. Shabooms are still winning.
Mass hysteria. And Shabooms.
Anyway. Because the Patriots lost, the 49ers are the only undefeated team with the... See, everyone kept saying, they're the only undefeated team in the NFC. They're the only team in the NFC. Well, tomorrow morning, baby.
Not right now.
Well, all the pundits. You know what? I'm not sure it's on the radar right now, but if it's on the radar right now, which is right after Sunday Night Football, I'll talk about it. They're the only undefeated team in the NFL, baby. And it's going to be very interesting on a Monday night. It's going to be good, you guys. It's going to be good.
Great.
But that's week 10. Well, you know what? Let's talk about the Raiders. They happen to have won. And Josh Jacobs won this game. Let's not kid ourselves. And I gotta be honest with you guys. I don't know if I've already mentioned it, but I'm on the campaign with the Raiders. I don't want them to lose. But if they lose, tickets are $20. And if tickets are $20, we're all going, baby. You're buying your own tickets, but we're all going. But you're buying your own tickets, but we're all going. You heard it here first. $20.
But you're buying your own tickets.
But you're buying your own tickets. Josh Jacobs, you're kind of ruining that for me. You kind of ruined that for me, baby. Get your yards.
Who the hell does this guy think he is?
Who do you think you are, Rook? Out there scoring touchdowns. NFL defenses when you were pretty good in college, but dang, you're good in the pros. But I digress. Those are the Raiders. We kind of jump forward to week 10. Week 9, Monday Night Football preview. Giants at Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are favored at home by 6. The over-under on this is 48.5. So, are we at the point where we can finally say, or where the statement, the Giants are without Eli Manning, finally, like, not even an actual thing? I mean, that's just Daniel Jones, is it? Was it Daniel Jones?
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones. That guy was really good the first couple games, and then he was all right, and then he was pretty good, and then he was awful, and then he was really good again. I don't know what to think. I know that he's gonna throw it, and because of my luck, Shepard's probably gonna get it like 15 times and score 3. And the Cowboys, you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, you never know.
They're the most fire and ice team that I've seen in a long time. The problem with calling them fire and ice is that they sometimes run into a win when they don't deserve it. And I guess we all need that, but it's just so obvious with the freaking Cowboys and the playbook is written in crayon, and that will always be my joke on them. Dak Prescott's pretty alright.
We're gonna go here.
We're gonna go here. We're
gonna throw it here.
Give Zeke ball. There you go.
There you go.
Zeke plus ball equal good. They got a little sign like this one. Can you see it at the movies? Yeah. Zeke plus ball equals good. That's the playbook. If they got like the decals on the wall. I've seen it. Anyway, enough talking down the Cowboys. They win games, so I don't know. They win games. Everyone always says that they're gonna win stuff, but then they blow it.
Yeah, they blow it.
And I used to think that it was Tony, but it's not Tony. It's the star on the helmet. It's what it does.
It's Jerry Jones. That's who it is. It's Jerry motherfucking Jones.
Well, for all these weird and ambiguous, I wouldn't even call them points, but just things that I've been saying about both teams. I'll be honest with you guys. I have zero faith in this game. This might be the first time in the history of the Revolution where anyone has ever actually my pick for this game were Dallas 24, New York Giants 24.
Oh yeah.
That's right. I predict a tie. I predict no one is going to win this game. I believe that no one deserves to win this game. I believe that everyone needs to lose on all the bets because they're going to be under 48, 24, 20. We're going to be under 48 and a half. It's going to be a tie. So this -6 thing worth nothing. I mean, I guess well, if you're on the Cowboys in New York, you're good to go. But other than that, that's betting stuff. For the purposes of this prediction, Dallas 24 again. New York Giants 24. Everybody kisses their sister. Nobody wins. What did you got?
I got nothing. I don't care for this game. So who cares? I don't care.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I don't care for this game. I see the Dallas Cowboys coming up on top, but I want New York to score a lot.
Score a lot.
Score a lot. I don't care. Score
I think if whoever wins this game, the other team is going to lose it.
Yeah.
The other team is going to lose it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's going to happen. Darren Jones, you're going to throw an interception at the wrong time. It's going to be a pick six, and then that's just going to be done.
That's it.
Except if I see a pick six for 24-24, baby, it's done.
Oh, no, don't see that. I don't want no pick sixes.
We'll be a pick six in the fourth quarter for a tie, and then no one's going to do a gosh darn thing in overtime. And it's going to be funny.
No pick six.
We'll see you guys week 10. We'll see how this prediction goes.